Hi, this is Matt with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we'll be showing you how to repair your appliance. Remember, anytime you work on an appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. In this video, we're going to show you how to change out the Maytag dryer drum belt. It's going to be a very easy repair and should only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can click on the link below or get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. When you open up the package, you're going to get the new dryer drum belt. The dryer drum belt drives the dryer drum. The main reason to be changing it out is if it's damaged and your dryer drum isn't tumbling. In order to change the part, we have to take the dryer apart. First thing we're going to do is take out the lower screws with a Phillips screwdriver so we can remove the front panel. Now we can take the front panel off. We just have to lift it up a little bit so the clips come out of the top and it drops down. Once you have it free, you can set it back down, and then we're going to carefully swing it out of the way. There's enough wire here so you can just swing it around and lay it across the side of the cabinet. Now we're going to remove the bulkhead. We're going to use a 5/16 inch nut driver to remove these 4 screws that hold it on. But first we're going to unclip this wiring harness holder just so it's out of the way. Once you have that off, we can take out the screws. Once you have the screws out, we can carefully lift the bulkhead off. We're going to swing it aside, just like the front panel. Set it on the side. Now we can reach in and take the drive belt off the pulleys. We're just going to grab the idler and pull it towards the side of the machine. And then take the belt off the idler and the motor pulley. Once you have it free, we can reach in and pull the drive belt off the drum. Once you have it free, you can pull it out of the dryer. Here's the old drive belt next to the new one. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. To put the new drive belt on, we just have to loop it around the drum. You want to make sure that the flat side goes against the drum. And when you put it around the drum, you want to push it back so it's just in front of that little groove in the back. You'll feel it on the drum. Once you have the belt in place, we're going to reach in and route it through the pulleys. We're just going to reach back, and you want to route it around the big idler pulley, and then make sure that it goes around the little tab, the safety tab, to make sure the belt doesn't fall off. And then you can pull the idler pulley towards the side of the machine and then loop the belt over the drive pulley of the motor. Once you have it routed, you can put the bulkhead back on. Sometimes on this design of dryer, the belt is hard to put on from the front the way it's routed through the pulleys. So some of the models actually had an access panel on the back where you could access it that way. So if you're having problems doing it through the front, you can always check to see if you have an access panel and then pull the dryer out and do it from the back if it's easier. Now that you have the belt routed through the pulleys, we're just going to reach in and make sure that the belt didn't slip back into the groove. You want to make sure that it's on the wear mark. Otherwise the drum won't turn. Before we put the bulkhead back on, we're just going to grab the wire harness clip that we let drop down earlier and bring it up here so we can put it on later. Then we can grab the bulkhead. And we're going to make sure that the vent goes into the blower housing seal. And you may have to lift up on the drum a little bit in order to get the lower part to go on the glides. Once you have it in place, we can use the 5/16 inch nut driver, put the screws in. Before we put the front panel back on, we're just gonna put the little wire holder in. So the wires are held in place. Once you have it in, we can put the front panel back on. To put it back on, we're just gonna swing it back around into place. And then you wanna make sure that the little tabs right here line up with the cutouts in the top. Then we're gonna put it in like we took it off. We're gonna put it at a little bit of an angle. Make sure the clips go in and it doesn't drop down. Once you have it in place, we can use the Phillips screwdriver to put the screws in. Once you have the dryer put back together, you can plug it back in and take it for a spin. Thanks for joining us for another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. Check out our other repair videos on our site, Facebook, and YouTube.